Welcome to another 10 at 10 for 10 training and leadership development. And we're excited to present some very powerful information. I tell people what I'm offering as an upgrade to your person with the training that's going to be provided today. And I'm just going to tell you that we shared a couple of videos in our pre-show and our contest reporting. We shared a couple of videos. Both of those were put into the Telegram. Let me share my screen and point out these videos. Let's see here. Let me just turn that off. Hey. Okay. 1 second. Okay. All right. So here we go. So we've got reality is a mirror. Okay. Yeah, this is a short video, like 16 minutes, like very short. But every 2 sentences you could write a chapter. They've turned chapters into sentences. I've studied this kind of material in great detail. I would consider this video a summary of what you really need to do to go through transformation. You need to understand that you're the one creating your reality. It's not the other way around. You're not living in somebody else's reality. You're living in the reality that you've been creating all along, and you may not even realize it. Okay. And then as an example of how powerful this is, we have a video here of RJ Spina demonstrating the capacity of this power to transform. He had some sort of a accident or severe illness or something happened that was terrible, and it resulted in him being paralyzed from the chest down. And the doctors, having seen similar kinds of injuries in other patients, basically diagnosed him with being paralyzed for life, that it was a permanent condition, and that he would just have to cope with and accept this condition as how he'd have to live the rest of his life. He rejected that. He went to his very highest self and used the power of belief and the power to transform. It's much of a mental thing, and emotional, but he talked about tapping into the frequency. Okay. And in a matter of 2 months, he went from permanently being paralyzed from the chest down to being able to walk and even walk uphill. Okay. So rapid. And this is like a 3 or 4 minute video showing little small clips of his progress, like every couple of days or every week there was like a short video.
Is the cat in here with you, Billy?
Let's see here. Mute the cat lady. Let's see, where's she at? Okay.
I got it.
Thank you. Anyway, so people that know me have heard me say many times that belief is more powerful than knowledge. Let me just make this speaker view here. Okay. There we go. So I think I'm showing up on the big screen this way. I think so. All right. Belief is more powerful than knowledge. Now, you've heard the saying, knowledge is power. And what they're basically saying is that if you know something, like if you know how to build a house, for example, then you can build a house. Okay. Because you have the knowledge to do so, whatever. Cool. And yeah, I'm going to agree. Knowledge is power, right? The alternative is not to know, right? But I'm going to tell you that belief is more powerful than knowledge. Now, why would I say that? If you examine your life and then go outside of your life and examine the world, okay, you observe it, you become fully aware of it. Knowledge only lets you see and accept, right? Knowledge is to know, to see and accept. On the other hand, belief allows you to change. Okay, so what if you could change one version of reality for a more preferred version of reality? That would be a positive change. Okay, it requires belief. It requires the correct belief, the kind of belief that's going to vibrate properly, and connect, to the desired reality. So the desired reality has its own vibration, and you have to become like a matching vibration to the desired reality. Okay, you have to match up, and it really is an action of conscious choosing beliefs and then holding on to them. Once you've chosen a desired belief, about transformation in your life or even in the world, then you just, no matter what happens, whatever comes around, it doesn't change that belief. Once you've identified the correct belief that you're going for, then you don't ever look at things like they're in opposition to that belief. You just look at things as like interesting, and you look at things like, and this is going to apply in a positive way towards the desired belief of the transformation that's happening. Okay, and really just be in a state of gratitude. The gratitude is kind of like that magic ingredient, that if you can hold gratitude, be in a space of continuous gratitude for not only what you already know that you're walking around and enjoying and possess or already have, but also knowing that the things that your up and coming desires being fulfilled, you're grateful that it's like it's already happened. Okay, so don't have any kind of negative belief when it comes to building a team. Okay, when it comes to getting 2, 3, 4, there's such a small number, right? Which is harder for you to believe, that you can get 2 or 3, 4 people together, join something that's $10 a day, and that they're going to get recycled money coming out of it, or the belief that you're going to be a millionaire? Which one's harder? Okay, I think it's easier to believe you can get 2, 3, 4 people, which will ultimately lead to you becoming a millionaire. When you just keep stepping it up, because as you step up with this ability to choose preferred belief systems that deliver desired outcomes in your life, and accept the fact that there's a delay from believing in something to actually showing up in physical reality, and that's acceptable, that there's a delay, but it's not necessarily a long delay, especially in these particular times of the year 2024. Everything has been sped up, by the way. Okay, everything's moving much faster, so you can make that delay can be much shorter based on the level of the shift that's already happened. There's been shifting going on at the cosmic level, frankly, but all the way down to the earthly level. Okay, there's a shift that's been going on, and we've been part of it, and that's just speeding up the ability to manifest more quickly. I've seen it in my own life. So apply this, because if you're in conflict, if there's conflict on the inside of you, it shows up out here. So that you gotta align yourself up with, you've got to challenge any belief that is working against what you want to happen. Okay, and understand that you're not exactly small. you actually, in RJ Spina, when you dig deeper into his story, the one that killed himself from being paralyzed from the chest down in a matter of 2 months, when you dig deeper in his story, he actually uncovers what we are. Okay, we are so much bigger than certain people want us to believe. We are way more powerful. We are more multidimensional, more supernatural than people, certain people want us to believe. That we, and there's no exclusion to this. There's not like some of us are special, got special gifts, and others don't. It's not like that. 100%. If you're a human being, it's a certain package, and everybody's the same package. Okay, the general package is the same, and it is an amazing, powerful, and you're going to tap into that. So all this thing about, you're so small and insignificant and don't matter, those are lies. You've been deceived by, people that have an agenda. Okay, they want to take advantage of you. So not everybody has a, certain principles can be applied for good or evil. They're just it's basically the same tool, right? Just like money can be used for good or evil, it's just a tool, right? Same thing with certain principles like this. And certain people keep a lot of this a secret because they don't want regular people to know that they're that powerful. And honestly, being a millionaire should be like the common thing. Okay, frankly, if we had just if the purchasing power of the U.S. dollar had just stayed the same for the last 70 years, we'd all be millionaires anyway, right? You understand? Because the milkman, by purchasing power in the 1950s, he was living the life of a millionaire by the purchasing power of the dollar at that time compared to now. Okay, so even $1 million is not that big of a deal. It's actually just middle class. You can go beyond $1 million. The target can go higher, but it doesn't really matter because it's about what you do, where you go, who you're with. Those are the things that matter. The money, you can have enough in order for those things to happen. And the idea is that the more money you have, the more people you should be able to bless, right? You should be able to abundance, by the way, by definition, cannot be self-contained. If you just think about what is abundance, there's no way to hoard it. You can't hoard abundance and contain it. It cannot be self-contained. Abundance by nature is overflowing and it benefits others. Okay. So if you want to live in abundance, it's not just your life full of, options and resources, but the others around you, associating with you, are also receiving great blessings and benefits just by association of the abundance coming in and through you. Okay. So open yourself up to these ideas, because the fastest way to get to the financial targets you all would like to hit is the inner work you must do. Okay. Look at what you believe, find those beliefs that you can see are holding you back, and switch them out for beliefs that are going to get you where you're going to go, where you need to be. And it's just a matter of making better choices. And instead of looking at things as they are, look at the potential of things as what they could become, and recognize that you are actually more powerful than maybe even you're willing to believe at this time. But as you start to use this particular training in your life, your ability to believe more about yourself and how amazing you are as, the whole package of what it is to be a human being, the multidimensionality of it, okay, it's really quite incredible. And once you come to realize just how powerful that really is, and realize that most of humanity has been caught into a grand deception, which has kept people down and suppressed and easily controlled by those that want to take advantage of them. And in the world coming, those people that want to take advantage, they're going to be gone. They're not going to be here anymore. They're going to be gone because they won't fit into the higher vibration of where we're heading. And this is because people are waking up. And the faster we wake up, the better. All right. So with that, I'd like to thank all of you for coming out to our training today. And for those catching us on YouTube, be sure to click on that like and subscribe button and give us a positive comment too. Thank you very much. Bye for now.